Hey there guys, this is Blackwings, the Black Rogue Ranger here to bring you my 9th place Houston Regional deck profile. We had a really good day, it was awesome. That's probably one of the better days I had in a while, just saying, a little too much, but it is what it is. I just wanted to bring this to y'all, and show y'all like what I played, a little bit of why I did it, but it's gonna be short and sweet, so. Okay guys, so we're gonna start with it like engine by engine. This is gonna give you the main deck here. And then, so you're gonna kind of guess immediately what I was playing right off the bat with 3 bonfires. So, we have to search out our pyros. They're kind of just like the things, the meta, like, we throw that out there. Give it a little bit of that meta flair. Following up with 3X. I would play, want to max out on X just because it's a good name. It's probably one of your better starters in this deck. And you'll see why in a little bit when I show you what the full deck list is. And then we go with 2 ice. Now I originally had this at 3 ice before. It was just too many normal summons for me personally, and I was kind of bricking on too many normal summons. And like I know if he's one of the better ones to normal summon, but like just getting him at least once, or just having an extra copy to send a piece off and special summon to get that extra body on board was just enough for me personally. But you can play 3 definitely. I can see it. Now what I did replace that other one with was two sword and 1 node. I think the reason I picked 2 sword is because like in the grind game, you really want to have that extra fire name, because there's times where you'll try to put things back with cross, and sometimes cross gets either destroyed by a personal detonator or some other interruption, and it's just good to have the extra name to keep pushing and get that second body with your 3x. So there's that. And then of course the 1 cross because I'm broken. And then this is the reason why we did good, because shouting off Triff, best gaming, best deck of the format. Let's go, baby, Mitsurugi, best deck. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, just biting off it a little bit. It's cool dude, really cool dude. No, but I'm a real big fan of rituals, and I had to incorporate rituals in some form or fashion to the deck that I wanted to take to this regional and this event. I feel like 2 Omno is always the move. Some people I see cutting out the Futsu, but sometimes there's places where you want a ritual summon, and sometimes you saw like all of your smaller reptile names, and you need to send this from the deck to be able to get like a needed search, like another prayers or another ritual for the next follow-up. So I did try to cut them at one point. It didn't feel right because more blue card, more better, right? Then we go in with 2 Saji. Again, the same thing with ice. We didn't want to really brick on too many normal summons, and even though you can special summon him off of prayers, it's typically something you're opening with, or you're trying to get off of King of the Feral Lips or something like that. So I cut it down to 2, and then we played up the 1 of Kusa. I've heard people call this dude bad. I would just like to rebuttal with, you're wrong. He's really good. Especially in the grind game. I got to a situation where it was just literally I had this, didn't see any Ryziel cards, and then I went, I had prayers, and I didn't see any Ryziel because it was all Mitsurugi. So I prayers, tributed him, searched for Omno, special summoned him back, grabbed prayers back from grave with his effect on summon, and that was enough for me to kind of grind the game out and keep going. Good card, don't cut it, don't do it, disservice. Cracked card, if this didn't say reptile, I'm just saying, you're too busted. It hit the ban list instantly. The card would come out, you'd open it from the pack, it's banned. It's banned. It's so good. So good. And then 3 prayers, because we like consistency, and the grind game is a real thing, especially with the Fiendsmith being so popular. And Blue Eyes actually, Primite, that you let that deck resolve any Primite cards, they are going to the grind game, and you're probably losing if you're not playing this ratio. And then the best part of any Yu-Gi-Oh deck list, your hand traps, because woo, hand traps. So we played 3 Ash, 3 Nib, 3 Droll. Some people had this in the side, and I thought that was just a huge mistake with like all the consistency that Malice has, with all this consistency that Ryziel Pure has. You want to have this card just to give you a shot, just to close out the game. You want to give this a shot in your main deck. Personally, I think that's the move. 3 Valor, Valor's not the greatest right now, but it is still a really good name because it's just worse this card because you just don't play the talents. And you know, who's not playing Talents in some form or fashion, you know? And then that was a last minute addition. I had to make a space, I had to fill a space with the one ice that I took out and the one Saji, so it was another imperm and this card. I did not side this card out once the entire tournament, and I don't think I ever will again. I didn't even really hit hand traps with this. It was either hit Requiem, hit Primite Ether Barrel, just any really consistent part of their engine, hit White Binder. It was just so good to hit those cards and stop their follow-up for the next turn, and it just helped me out grind the rest of the game, just because seeing this, and you know, I have the curse of drawing my one-ups. It is what it is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's it for the main deck. That was an even 40. We'll go ahead and go to the extra deck now to kind of give you just the regular things you play. So, 2 Eclipse Twins, because card's crazy. Like, if you're not playing 2 of these, to get the X on the on the next return turn, you send it with X, you get your Detonator back live or your Duo Drive, just to give you that extra bit of attack. I've done that before. I have legitimately just made Duo Drive, attach another Rizio name from Grave on the follow-up, just to have the attack advantage to go and beat over for game. It comes up. Don't sleep on this card at 2. And I played 2 Detonator. Reason being is that Metaltronus is a thing, and people have been playing it more often. So you have 1 copy of this, and you get Metaltronus, your grind game's destroyed. And this card is just too good. It's like, it is the format. It is the reason why people are citing so much stuff against it. You play the second one just so you can make sure you don't get folded by Metaltronus, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Then we go with 2 Duo. Now this is something I just had a little bit of extra room to do, but I've gotten onto the hype train of running 2 Duo. Reason being is I expected a lot of malice for this format, in this event specifically. So Duo Drive, I just wanted to send off the X opener. If I saw X, I would summon X, send Duo Drive, just so I didn't play into Bestials. And I could tell you guys, I saw so many Bestials. It was actually kind of sickening. I'm tired of seeing Magnum. I banned that card. I'm done with him. Then some versatile cards. Played the Aggregator because it's just, you know, it's good to send to try to negate cards like True Light. It's really good to just try to hit your opponent's Detonator and force them to do interactions, especially with Cross on the resolution to negate this. It just has too much value. Extending this, it's just Mist Dweller because screw Fiendsman. Exciton because you build a board, I open X, and I just want to end your resource game. If I leave you on that, maybe 2 follow-up cards, the rest of my board should take care of the rest. You're only really resolving this if you feel like you can outgrind the game, and it's just too good at what it does. The fact that you can't do damage that turn, like, yeah, in your turn game 3 is not the greatest, but I still say it's a very valuable card, and it's really good when your opponent makes it and you have Metaltronus in hand, and you just shut down their play, and then you outgrind them. King of the Feral Imps. Engine requirement, I say I made this card maybe 3 times in the event. I've resolved it once. It's a good card. It helps you really bridge the gap between the Rizio and the Mitsurugi cards. I see a lot of deck lists play it too. I never found myself doing more than 1, so maybe I'm just bad. Dugaris, because we like to Dougie on people and draw 2 or increase Ameno's or attack and just go for game, because Blue Boy hit hard and he hits harder with Dougie. I'm just saying, Dougie. Tornado Dragon. Like, I had another flex spot after taking the Feral Imps out, the second copy, and I really like this because going into this event, I expected a lot of Blue Eyes, and I wanted to be able to stop True Light. Some people are running the Jet Dragon. It's not like a staple thing. I'm coming to find out, but if they don't run the Jet Dragon and you just run over True Light with this card, they're crying because it's like MST plus Regeki. The one Typhon, don't need to say anything about Typhon. It's Some people think it's a lose button. I don't think so. Lizardos. I picked this over the SP or the Echidna because like the Echidna, I just I couldn't find a good one. Like there was no good one, or Echidna, whatever it's called, the snaky one, the Link 2. And I just like this more because it removes the body from the field, lets you draw, and then you can go X freely, so you're not worried about that restriction that X has for the searching. Really good. Came up a lot for me today. I got nibbed quite a few times. Sometimes you can't avoid it, and Lizardos is there to hold your hand and give you a card. And Cowboy, because the attack bonus, obviously. Don't get it twisted. Then we'll move on to the side deck. Semi-standard stuff, I would think. This, because Malice Hate, we don't want to lose when we can win against Malice. This is just a win button against them, and if they don't see their cross out or they're called by, they're crying. Then we played a few of the chummies. I don't know about you guys. I don't have Fuwa money. I'm gonna be real. Any kind of Fuwas I pulled, I sold. This is just, I don't know. Plus it's getting the reprint, so yeah, I'm just being real. If you're trying to play an event, get your Fuwas if you can. It definitely would have helped me in some situations, but this is all I had, so I was working with it. And I'm gonna say Perulia put in some work today. I don't know why this one has looked so down on. There was a lot of Ryziel players, and then I'm just saying, Blue Eye summons twice, guaranteed. You're at least getting a +1 off of it. So there's that. Talents, because it's talents. Like, you're gonna get hand trapped. You're gonna go to a board where Detonator's live, and you're gonna steal their Detonator. They're gonna cry. They don't have Eclipse, and they couldn't make Eclipse off of it. It's over. I don't think I ever draw 2. Every single time I resolved it, it was either to take a monster or strip their hand because we robbing people. No, not really. Talents does it, not me. And then Metaltronus, because if you're going into a room full of Ryziel monsters and you're playing Ryziel, it's kind of good, especially when you're running the second Detonator, and that's also a reason why I wanted to run the second Detonator, is because you put them on have more than one. And if they don't, and you're able to pull that out of rotation, it just, like I said, it kills the grind game, and you don't want to be caught in that grind game with no Detonators, and you're playing Ryziel cards. It's foolish. Alright guys, so that was the profile. I honestly wouldn't change anything about the list. It worked for me so well. I had a great day. It's a lot of hard-fought matchups. Just want to thank the Team Rogue Rangers because they're just sending their love, helping me out. I had my Red Ranger and my Orange Ranger with me today, hanging out, going through the tournament with me, and it was such a good time. Miss you, Blue Ranger, wish you were there. Green Ranger too, my Python boy. But next time, we'll get them next time as a team. But yeah, that's Blackwings, Black Rogue Ranger signing out. Peace.